Check out the sweet whip we got on vacation visiting Frizzy's family in Indiana. It was a Jeep. People were waving. We didn't wave back. Forgot that was a thing. Looked at this leather jacket that came out on the new rec. They wanted $25, but comps just weren't there. In Indiana, they're open till 9 p.m. Yes, the Goodwill's till 9 p.m. and the shelves were absolutely packed with stuff. And they do all those pre-bags that they don't do here in North Carolina. Found that Jerry Rice that I have somewhere in a box here too. But guys, tell me you're in Indiana without telling me you're in Indiana. I'll go first.
Every single item that we found at the Goodwill racks,
we're going to show you.
Don't
leave.
First up is this Arcteryx.
Which actually is great.
Amazing, yes. This will sell very quickly. And it was only $5.99. $5.99.
Now this dress I found at the very first store as soon
Johnny
as we walked in, as soon as we got into Indy. So it set the bar very, very high. Although comps on this brand,
they're all over the place.
Is like $20 and $400.
All over the place. It was down.
Little did we know that we never had to go to another Goodwill after.
One of the things that we love in Indy when we go to visit is the Dick's outlet. We tend to get more stuff for ourselves than we do for reselling just because the prices aren't there, but so cool, so many brands, hats, jackets, tons of stuff.
A quick look into the Dick's warehouse, Dick's outlet, always a perk of visiting Indianapolis. We found, well, did you get anything for yourself?
I did not.
Gabe and I, our son, we got stuff. I got this shirt from there,
yeah,
North Face. It's basically just liquidation. They're clearing everything out that didn't sell in the stores. Borderline okay for resellers, but really...
Everything was 50% off though, so it was like decent prices for yourself, but like you had to really go through for reselling.
So let's get into it and see. I hit the hats. Probably shouldn't have bought any of them, but again, whatever. So first up, this Nike golf hat. They originally $32. They wanted $14, so $7 for that. Yeah, so $7 for that. For some reason, they got a whole stock of a lot of Cardinal fans in Indiana. I don't know. One, this corduroy, super cool. Just a sucker for cool hats. They wanted 20 for this, so 10. Hopefully like 26. Real, not a good buy. This Cardinal script trucker hat again, $7, maybe 22. Not my best work.
But I got these Free People shorts.
Free People Movement.
Free People Movement shorts, and it doesn't say the price tags, but it was. I think it was $5.
Oh, I photographed them, so I was trying to take the stickers off.
I think these were $5. Green pair, same shorts, but for $5.
Would you like clear-minded? Would you have purchased those?
I think so. I think they'll do okay. Well, this one was $7, so it's half off of $15, so it was $7.50, and this little Free People Movement little onesie and another one, $7. Not bad. I mean, we try not to spend over $5 on anything.
Yeah, this was out of our comfort zone.
We're so cheap. There's another Free People Movement, same style, all just different colors, but $7. This is, which I've sold this before exactly. I have sold this. This is a jumpsuit, Free People Movement jumpsuit. So I know this will sell. And this was, I paid $15 for this.
So not exactly what we were hoping for from a clearance outlet, but it's always fun.
It's still not bad.
It's always fun to
go.
This has to be the world's most expensive Salvation Army. We passed on everything except for this train phone for my father-in-law. He loved it. We went across the street to this consignment shop. If you guys know me at all, this is my nightmare, all these signs right here.
We went to many a Goodwills.
Yeah, I think we went to 7 total.
Yeah.
7 Goodwill, all on the south side of Indianapolis.
South side. Whatever that
south
means.
Side. So definitely not, okay. Where we live in North Carolina is way better than Indianapolis. And I know the north side of Indy is really nice, is a lot nicer, but south side, Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
And so we were striking out. We couldn't find anything.
No, like not even like mid-tier brands. Not even, we don't know.
There was no Anthropology or
Yeah, we don't know if like resellers just come in every day in the morning or whatever and just like grab everything. But we didn't find any. Or if they like, or Goodwill pulls all the decent brands
they'll like shop
and
Goodwill
sells it
stuff
online. We don't know. But there was not, like literally not one decent brand.
So needless to say, we were craving, kind of like the Dick's outlet, we were just craving to buy something because if you're a reseller, you're also a shopaholic a little bit. So we were craving a sale, so we went to a boutique that...
Consignment store.
Sure. That you actually have done well at previous visits.
I like this consignment store. So we got this knit polo, ruffler, and sweater... Which these do decent.
Yeah, we paid
$18, but we'll definitely be able to sell this for like 70
somewhere in there.
Yeah, but cute.
So okay.
And
then this
this is, I just had to get it because it's Chanel. So this is Chanel 100% silk, gorgeous long sleeve, balloon sleeve blouse. It is a size 44, which is large. But yeah, I just couldn't pass this up. It was $40, but I feel like on Vestiaire, I can sell this for like $200 or $300 on Vestiaire. I put all my high-end stuff on Vestiaire and it sells pretty fast. It sells quicker than on Poshmark for sure. But yeah, I liked it.
So $58, hopefully into like 300 maybe. I don't know. We were weak, but let us know. Would you have bought those things at those prices?
We did anyways.
And of course, if there's bins nearby, we're going to find them. There's 3 in Indianapolis. This is the one in Greenwood, Indiana. They clear the floor, change out about 75% of the bins, and then let everybody back in when they're done. Takes about 20 minutes, but you can see everybody rushing, especially this bro in the shopping cart giving those supermarket sweep vibes.
Shopper has his own strategy, and Chef wants to start his sweep with Farmer John Ham.
So while he's trying to get all those hams, I'm going to fly by him and go to the end. People do 2 different methods at these bins, I've noticed. Some, which I typically do, will stay in one place and just whatever's there is there, and we'll dig deep and go thorough. And then sometimes people just go through the top and they run right through the whole thing like turbocharged. So a couple different methods here, but diving through, guys, these bins were rough. We were not finding things. That NASCAR hoodie, we're not grabbing that. Again, keep in mind we have limited space, but just digging and digging, coming up blank. Saw this Green Day shirt, looked up comps, passed on that. $10, just not worth it, especially when you're traveling. I did find this purse, wanted to check out what it was. It was nothing but Frizz. That's Frizz next to me. If she's seeing a purse, she's double checking, she's laying eyes on it, but she ultimately threw it back first. Always dig around, jewelry, things like that. If those are real pearls, it could be something nice. So I like to dig. Found this North Face jacket, felt pretty good about it, kept digging, had it in my hands. Wanted to go back to that later. That Carhartt shirt just wasn't worth it, but Carhartt jackets or pants, something more substantial, I'm definitely snagging that. Ended up throwing that North Face jacket back. You can see the peeling on the hood, but guys, it's Frizz in action. You can tell she is not thrilled. We were not finding things, so she's moving at a snail's pace. And for anybody who says resellers are stealing from the poor, look at all that stuff back there, and that's only part of it. Head over into the hard goods where there is tons and tons of hard goods. This has got to be the biggest hard goods section of any Goodwill bins that we've ever been to. This store is huge, but really couldn't find tons. We did grab a suitcase here so we could pack up everything that we found. Be sure to hit that like, and back to the house.
We're going to do a quick bins haul of what we got. We went to the Goodwill bins in Greenwood.
Yeah, the Southside bins.
Southside bins. Mm-hmm. We went twice.
Yep.
How did we do?
I'm comparing it to where we are, and our bins are much better. Much better.
One of the things that we kind of found out very quickly is, and I don't know if it's how the Goodwills are there, like if it's by county or like here, it's like a bunch of counties make up a Goodwill, but there was nothing, like no high-end brands, mid-brands, nothing. And the bins were also reflective of that. So,
well, typically, like if I go into a Goodwill or even the outlet, I will find staple items all the time. Like Lululemon, I will find all the time. Free People, I will find all the time. It's everywhere. Nothing, not one. Not even like they're great brands. Like Free People and Lululemon don't do that well anymore. But like they didn't have any of that. No. Nothing.
And no, like, oh, this is like Anthropologie has 900, like, and not one.
Nothing.
They did seem to have some good like random vintage shirts. Okay. So I feel like that's why maybe like there were a lot of vintage bros and not much else. Although I will say huge. You saw them doing full sale changes. Yeah. So the top of the hour, every hour, they clear everybody off the floor and then change out, I don't know, 75, 80% of the entire floor. Yeah. And then let everybody go at it. So when you saw everybody kind of waiting behind the line and then charging forward, it probably takes them like 20 minutes to do a full change. So, you know, when you're standing there for 20, like everyone's chomping at the bit to get out there. But without further ado, we'll show you what we did get. Without further ado, here we go. We didn't want to buy shoes because, well, this is what we had to do. We didn't come with a checked suitcase. We just brought our carry-ons. So we needed to get a suitcase. And here in North Carolina, if you buy something that's like really heavy or really bulky at the bins, like they just kind of make up a price.
And it's usually $4.
Yeah, so we were thinking we were going to get a suitcase for like $4 and then check that with everything we got from the bins. Just to find out that Indy...
They charge for the weight.
They charge unless it's over 25 pounds, you pay per pound for everything. And so we ended up buying a used bins suitcase. It was 11 pounds.
11 pounds. Oh, shoot.
So it was like $20. So that backfired on us. But because we had to fit everything into one suitcase that we got, we tried to avoid a lot of things. So anything bulky really went. We didn't do much in shoes either. But I did snag these kids' Olakais just because they were cool. Looked inside, went to post these. I have no idea what size they are, so that's great. Random bin, I snagged these, is it Schutz dress shoes. The only reason I grabbed these is because we have a pair sitting that hasn't sold. And so I was like, I've heard of this brand before. So these are size 7B. Yeah. So if anybody likes these, they're yours.
They're on Posh for like $70. They probably won't sell for that. They'll probably sell for like maybe 25 or 30. I'd never heard of this brand. Havico, whatever. Swim trunks. But they're
really cool actually.
Like $30, $35. So Abercrombie, Curve Love shorts. You guys, I was just grabbing. This is a decent brand. This is Highly, their men's athletic shorts. These are decent.
All right.
And then I could not leave this behind. This is like giving me Johnny Was vibes. But like that, all of this is embroidered and it is gorgeous. It's vintage, for sure vintage. But it's a midi length dress. And I don't know. I need to do more research. So
snag this, but I'll show it. This is giving me some 90s vibes, but this it's a men's rugby shirt, but it's got Notre Dame, the ND for Notre Dame on it.
A Nuitag Athleta bathing suit.
I found this fake Burberry bag. Can you see?
It's a Madewell sweater. It is a size 3X. So that's nice. 3X Madewell.
Look at this. I found a vintage Peanuts Bad Hair Day front. That is the back.
I won't pick up this brand at all, but this is Foxcroft. Foxcroft, it is a great brand. Like in general, it's a good brand. It just doesn't resell. Like this was from Nordstrom's, $186 shirt. But it's a 22 wide, and it's new at tag.
I snagged this to keep that vintage going. Starter polo with the Chief Wahoo on it.
Okay, my one and only.
She did have one free, people.
One and only free people item was this We the Free thermal knit, size large. So that'll be good.
Free people on the board.
These thermals do. I don't remember why I picked this up, Margaret Winters. I've heard this brand before. The comps looked at like decent, like $30-$35.
I think the hardest time to thrift is when you're struggling.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
you're not in the mood.
Well,
you're
and
like,
then you want something to validate your time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like if
this
you
is true. This is
thrifted for 2 hours and came home with nothing,
it would be such a waste.
It would be worse than, well, I got a couple
things.
things.
You just wasted 2 hours of your life.
And then you get Margaret Winters and a WNBA jersey. No knock to the WNBA. But WNBA jerseys do not resell
the Fever
the
are
best.
good though.
They're well.
They used to.
I got a Fever.
A decent find. This is from Peru. Por Vu, baby alpaca, little shawl.
Wrap out the vintage, which again probably something I may not have snagged, but. It is ripped, but it is on the Logo Athletic tag. Logo Athletic is a great vintage sports brand, very 90s to look out for. This is an all-blank Philadelphia Eagles jersey. Actually, it was a brand I had never, or I shouldn't say a brand, but a line that I hadn't heard of before. The 6.0 Nike. This is just a women's puffer vest. And like $40. So we can definitely make at the bins.
Yeah.
You could either have gotten all that or this. Your rating on the Greenwood bins?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good.
But there are two other. So next time we're in Indy, I'm gonna make you.
We had been to the Greenwood bins before though, and they were better. I feel like they've been better. It might be that time of year though. Bad time of year to thrift.
But last time we went for Christmas.
This is true. Okay, well that's okay.
That's it. One bonus item, I did find new North Face shorts at the bins. This probably was the best find, so I didn't want to leave it out. Here it is.
And you know a plane ride ain't keeping me from my bills.